Hello everyone, my name is Jien Martio Harnant. Today I want to talk about introduction, body points, and conclusion about Taro tourist village. For introduction, the island of Bali is one of the small islands in Indonesia water which are thought to have a very large impact on the world tourism in Indonesia. The attraction of the island of Bali that is able to distinguish with its other areas in Indonesia, among others, in the natural beauty, culture, as well as a variety of culinary specialties on the island of Bali. The first and complete types of tourism attraction on the island of Bali, ranging from beach, rice field, forest and lake areas, volcanoes, waterfalls, and artificial tourist areas, such as tourist villages, are also known to the world. Art is not spared the view of the tourists who visit. Tourism is a trip that is carried out temporarily, which is carried out from one place to another with the intention not of doing business or earning a living in the place visit, but solely they enjoy the trip for sightseeing and recreation or to fulfill various wishes. Pyrophyllus has unspoiled natural potential and is very sustainable for developing rural tourism. The importance of implementing community-based tourism in the development of the tourism sector in the Phyllis Taro should be a must because of what community-based tourism has to offer. This is very different and contrary to the type of conventional tourism that is generally being used taking place right now. If conventional tourism had a very bad impact on environment, on the other hand, community-based tourism is friendly and welcoming tourism to the environment. Community-based tourism has a better chance of being able to develop small-scale tourist objects and attractions, and therefore can be managed by local communities and entrepreneurs, causing minimal social cultural impact, and it has a greater chance of being accepted by community. Samararati is one of the tourist villages that is being developed because it has natural beauty which is no less than other well-known places such as Penglipuran village. In the village in this Deloksema, you will be treated first to the arrangement of the resident house in a neat and tidy Balinese style, also the activities of the residents who are mostly farmers and also the craftsmen of silver, gold, statue, and weaving. In Semararati, there is also a river which is also used by Semararati to make activities, namely barbecue on the river. Other activities that you can get here are cycling and trekking. For the problem formulation, number A, what is Taro Village? B, what are the tourism products of Taro Village? C, what are the weakness, advantage, threats, and opportunities for the village? D, how is the potential analysis of Taro Village? And last E, what are the strategies that can be pursued to develop the potential of Taro Village? The body points, research methods about the tourism and Taro tourist village. Research location, the research location is located in Taro Village, Tagalang District, Gianyar Regency, Bali. Taro Village can be reached in approximately 1 hour 30 minutes from Denpasar. Variable operational definition. Implementation of culture-based tourism, village development, agriculture, and other referred to in study is the application of culture, agriculture, and other in the development of tourism village as an effort to empower socio-economic community in Taro Village, Tegalalang District, Gianyar, Bali, where local communities can and want to be included in its development because of the rural local community is very important considering it is the community who will active and receive benefits from sustainability of tourism by knowing the culture, customs, and local wisdom of the community. Types and source data. The types of data collected in this study are data qualitative, data in the form of data about our village. Qualitative data obtained from information tourism students and people familiar with Taro Village as stated in the research variable. The data source used is primary data. Primary data is the data obtained from the first source, such as a sample, such as data from interviews with the community and related parties. Determinant of informants. Informants are obtained from people who know about development of tourism in Taro Village namely violence official, community leaders, related terrorism organization, and communities. Data location techniques. Methods of data collection carried out in this research are: 1. Observation, namely making direct observation to the terror violence to get true picture of the problem under study. 2. Structured interviews, namely conducting interviews with key informants who use a sample that has been prepared. And the last, data analysis techniques. The data analysis used in study are qualitative, descriptive analysis that is describing the development of tourist villages based on culture, agriculture, and nature in terror villages described in the form of description. Library review about the terror villages. Terror village has unspoiled natural potential and is very sustainable, developing rural tourism. The importance of implementing tourism-based community in the development of the tourism sector in Taro Village, it should be become a must because of community-based tourism has to offer. This is very different and contrary to conventional types of tourism, which is currently taking place. If conventional tourism provides very big impact on the environment, on the contrary, tourism-based community is friendly tourism and friendly to the environment. Community-based tourism has a better chance of being able to develop small-scale tourist objects and attractions, and therefore can manage by local communities and entrepreneurs, creating minimal socio-cultural impact, and thus have good opportunities greater accepted by society. Community-based tourism provides greater opportunities for local communities' participation to involve themselves in decision-making process and enjoy the benefits of the development of the tourism industry and therefore more empowering the community. Tourism potential and Taro Village tourist attraction problem. For the strengths, first, as natural attraction and rich custom and still awake sustainability and beauty. Second, have regular management as well as sufficient community support. Third, having public space facilities and supporting tourism activities are quite completely. And the last four, have a good waste management system. Further weakness, first, depends on natural condition. Second, low promotion and marketing system on social media. Third, there is still the use of single-use plastic products. And the fourth, there are dirty public facilities. For the opportunities, first, become a tourist pilot representative in an international event. Second, change as one of the World Heritage. Third, as the main branding of sustainable tourism. Fourth, serve as a role model or example in how to manage a tourist village in Bali. Third, number first, natural limits that occurs beyond human control. Second, the loss of culture and customs during the development of the area. Third, the same tourist activities but closer or easy to reach. Fourth, the entry the foreign cultures that have an impact on the local community if not well controlled. For the conclusion, in conclusion, Taro Village has the potential to become a tourist village which can attract both local and international tourists because of the culture and the cultural environment that can attract tourists to come there and can be a World Heritage. For the suggestion, it's better if Taro Village maintains and preserves culture in their village because it has the potential of a tourist village that can help the local community's economy, improve promotion and marketing system in social media, and social locals and tourists who visit Cape Village environment. Thank you.